I really and truly loved it.
I'm telling you something about that dance. There was nothing I didn't like.
The shaping, the desire, the drama, it all came together. That was one great performance.
Louise and Kevin, holy moly, you are one hot mama lady. I swear. You unleashed Valentina out on that floor last week. 3 tens. Are you still riding high, Louise?
Do you know, it was, I think, one of my most memorable... It will be one of my most memorable experience ever on TV. I loved every minute of it, and it was so chuffed to do well, and, yeah, and we worked hard, and, yeah, I was made up. I wish that was it now.
I know. Is that the final?
Can that just be it?
Just go home now. I know, so... Kev, loving the hair tonight.
Do you know what? I was going to put a hat on, but she did my hair really nice.
I like it. You look dashing. Positively dashing. I know the two of you put so much work into that. I mean, proud's probably not a big enough word, is it, for how you must feel?
I know. Do you know what? Like, I just live for moments like that. No, I want to be sincere.
Yeah, sorry.
What else doing this?
I honestly live for moments like that.
Yeah.
You know, the work that we put in, and Louise really did work hard and, like, put so much just sort of effort and sweat, and it was so worthwhile. I was buzzing at the end. I was so made up for Louise because, like, she just really wanted to prove something, you know, and she just smashed it. You're awesome.
You did totally smash it. I know. I'm welling up. Top of the leaderboard there as well, and so well deserved. Len said there was nothing in there he didn't like. And at that point, you're thinking, it's going to be a 10 from Len. What was your favourite bit of the whole dance, Louise? If you could pick a bit.
Do you know, it was so nice to do something that I've never even attempted in any way, shape or form before. The Argentine tango to me was completely alien, so to learn all the flicky bits and the rhythmical flicky bits I think was my favourite part of it, because yeah, you don't get to do flicky things like that anywhere in a nightclub.
I know, in a night you will now. I know Jamie will be like, what are you doing, woman?
And you're interested.
Really loved. We don't know what the technical term for it is, but we like that matrixy bit with the table when you went up on the table and your leg. I'm just interested. Did you rip lots of furniture practicing that and your heels? That was amazing. That was so great. That must have been so hard to learn, Kev.
I can't remember how you showed me how to do that, because obviously Kevin shows me everything. So you kind of, you know, that the best bits in training are always when Kevin does the female part, the routine, and I catch myself in the mirror walking around behind him and 2 girls like walking around him, like, doing the girly steps. And I don't know how you taught me how to do that. I think you might have said just put your leg up
Just
there.
put your leg up there. I'm going to hold you.
All right then.
Know how many people will be attempting that on the kitchen table right
Over
now?
Christmas after a drink.
Come on, Auntie Sheila, get your leg on the table. Has it given you extra confidence this week to have just done so brilliantly?
Do you know, in some ways it has, and do you know, whatever happens during my time now on Strictly, I can live with knowing I managed to achieve that, and it has made everything so worthwhile for me. At the same time, I feel a bit nervous this week because obviously it's a new dance, a new challenge, and that was such a great dance to do. I felt I could give it everything it really needed, and now I've got to do it again this week because otherwise I'm going to really let everyone down.
You are
Kevin.
dancing to this piece of music. It's just brilliant. Here we go.
Hey, big spender.
Come on! It's an American smooth. Please tell me it is going to be utterly camptastic.
Oh, yes.
Come on, Claire.
Oh, yes.
That's what the people want. How's it gone this week?
Yeah, it was definitely camp. Yeah, definitely. It's me.
Look at Kev doing his little... That's quite camp.
I know. Honestly, I'm in my element with this. I like showing Louise all these bits.
Look at you down on the floor. How's training gone this week? Although, has it been all right? Is it, you know...
Yeah, it's been so so different from last week. I think last week, even though it had to be intense and sort of passionate, I could be in my own head a little bit and not really have to look at anyone. And I'm used to looking at Kevin every day, so that kind of was easy. And now this week, it's all, you know, big and to everybody. And
here I am.
Kind of have a little mini kind of, my heart flatters as I think, oh, God, here we go.
I know, you've got to give it some welly, haven't you?
I've really got to give it some welly.
You've got it in you. You can do 3 lifts, American Smooth. Are we going all out, Kev?
We have
Mildly.
lifts.
Mild.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't want to disappoint. But...
No, it's good. Go in and then expectation will be low, and then you'll be like, wow.
No, but we do have 3 lifts. But I always think just because you can do some lifts, it's only worth it if it sort of serves the dance in the right place at the right moment. I don't want to just sort of throw one in willy-nilly.
Yeah. It just otherwise, so in keeping with it, Karen always
exactly.
says that. Yeah, I think that's a good thing to do. Is this routine going to go down well with the boys? Do you think your boys at home, Lou? What did they like your Argentine tango?
They love the Argentine tango. The older one did say at the end they come to sort of like the run last week when the kids could all come, and I went over and Jamie said, I think you could even give it more, and my eldest said to me, I'd prefer it if you didn't. I'd really like.
Yeah, Mum.
That's enough, Mum. Okay,
Rein it in, Mother. Rein it in. I'm just going to say one word to you. Blackpool. Reactions. Oh. Fingers crossed. Good luck tomorrow, giving it some welly. You are just brilliant, the two of you. Keep going. Louise and Kevin!